Hello everyone, it's Kay here. I just wanted to do a little share and a little product review, if you like, you can call it that. Really and truly, it's also a huge thank you to Dee. That's Dee at blackcatcrafts13, oh what a mouthful, Dee. I knew I wouldn't get my teeth around it today. Who did a lovely tutorial a little while ago for the framed cards that she does. In the meantime, because I'd seen some of the cards that she'd done using this particular CD set, it's Fairyopolis by Crafter's Companion, and I just had to get it. It's one of those things that you see and you just think, oh, that is absolutely exquisite. So I went on to eBay, did a lot of hunting around, came up with a fabulous price on it, considering what you've got here are 3 CDs. There's a project disc, autumn and winter fairies, spring and summer fairies, and they are all absolutely delightful. There's a template there for the frame card, backing papers, you're able to design your own cards and colour schemes if you so desire. And the detail on them, if I just show you a 3D sheet here, I'm planning to make this one today. This is what would be termed the decoupage sheet. So you've got the frame to set the base to set the frame over, and then these gorgeous, quite vintage little toppers to cut out and add to the base part of the card. The detail on them is absolutely exquisite. They really are such a worthwhile CD collection to get. I think I paid under £25 for this. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was. And it's just really a question, because they can be way more expensive than that. It's just a question of hunting around, doing your price comparisons and finding the price that suits your pocket best, and that's always the cheapest one, isn't it? But that is the package. It comes beautifully put together. It's got a book sleeve that you can then slot your CDs into to keep really safe, and I kid you not, it is what I would consider to be one of my best buys of last year, alongside my enveloper. Just to show you a card frame that I've finished today. Dee, you'll be proud of me, because I really did make a mash of this little card frame card, but I've salvaged it by making it exquisitely vintage, I think. And that just means adding lace and some pearl doodads, if you're wondering what making it vintage means. So this is the card, and I am really, truly quite pleased, considering it's the first one I've ever done. The frame is a little bit of a devil to do if your eyes, like mine, don't afford you the luxury of scoring and cutting on the design lines. I must admit I had to do a little bit of imaginative cutting and scoring, if I'm honest, but I've got Gary to draw around the lines of the next one that I'm preparing to do, so that I at least get that where it needs to be. But you can see there is this gorgeous little fairy on the back. It's a snowdrop, it's winter time. I've put some flowers on, put the lace all the way around on the top of the frame and on the side of the frames, as you'll see. I've used the backing paper and really just gone to town and covered everything as Dee does, and she is absolutely right. It does allow you to make a card that is extraordinarily sturdy. It really will take quite a bashing in the post, which it seems things have to these days. And then on the back I just did what Dee suggested in her tutorial, and I just put a little bit of extra paper around to cover the seam of the card here, punched it out just to give it a little bit of decoration. I went around the white edges with a green and brown Pro Marker pen, I believe they were, and then just went on to hide my misdemeanors with these little pearly doodads, and as I say, this lovely, lovely trim which I bought during the year sometime. I think it was Brenda Exeter at one of her little events, and it has just finished off the project beautifully. So I hope you're proud of me, Dee. I will go on, I'm sure, and get it better as I make another one and get my lines all sorted out. And I hope everyone just adores these little fairies. I think they are absolutely exquisite, and the CDs are really, really worth the money. CD-ROM worth the money and investment, because you can use them over and over again. And supposing you didn't want to put a fairy in the frame centre there, you obviously have the option to put in another picture, use the frame, colour coordinate, and just come up with something this delightful every time. So I thank you very much for watching. There's my phone, and I will say bye-bye for now. Take care, everyone.